Hi, what is good, everyone? Welcome to today's PM session live. I wasn't able to hop on yesterday at all. I did end up taking one trade, just like a small scalp that was for a small win, but like 10 points. That was later in the session. There was a lot of setups, or not a lot of setups. There was a lot of times where I was confident on the draw. I just didn't get an inverse or anything to execute on. And then kind of same with today. I wasn't on during the AM session, obviously. That's why I'm starting the PM session. But pretty confident on my draws of liquidity. And we actually did just end up having one taken out as soon as the lunch session started. That's something I had drawn out, I think it was yesterday. And one thing I'm noticing for today is that we are in seek and destroy conditions. As you can see, London took out Asia sessions both high and low. And then after London session, we got the high and the low taken out. And then for the New York AM, we ended up getting, or sorry, the lunch, New York lunch ended up taking out the morning high. And what I was hoping to see is hoping to see us not take out the low before PM session, but unfortunately, lunch session, we did end up taking out the low as well as my original draw here on liquidity. So yeah, the only thing I could see really now for us to do is, again, since we are in seek and destroy conditions, is once PM opens, possibly take out the low before going up and taking out the lunch high. But as of right now, again, we're in lunch session, so just kind of gonna see and wait for what price looks like once PM opens up. But that is what I would like to see us do, especially since we did take out this major draw on liquidity down here, and price is already starting to rebalance from it. So yeah, just gonna see again what PM session gives us, but as of right now, just waiting to see. Let me run up some music as well. Yesterday I noticed, or not yesterday, Monday I noticed that the sound was pretty low on it. To me, I just couldn't tell, just because it did seem pretty loud, but mm-mm-mm. Also did lower the latency today because I realized on Monday it was just low latency. Now it's ultra low. So I don't know if that really affects the stream too much, but I do know that will help with just accuracy. We'll just mark out PMI, which is technically PM low. Then I can turn this off. And then here is what ES is looking like. Pretty much the same. Get logged out. One second now. Hey Andy, how's it going? You as well. Thanks for stopping by. Did you were you able to add the micros last night? Let me see. Actually, I'll just check too. Okay. Yeah, I had noticed it last night because I was entering in yesterday's trade that I took in the PM session, and I had taken on Apex, I had taken it on just the minis, but then on the top step I had done micros, and I realized there was no micros. Oh, that's why I'm putting it on. There we go. Oh, awesome, nice. Yeah, no problem. I enjoy it. I mean, it's literally like, again, it's basically like TradeZella. I did actually end up getting TradeZella during their Black Friday sale, but I have been using both, just testing out TradeBook and then using out TradeZella too. I'll just put exactly what I put in the TradeZella in the TradeBook. Yeah, I'll even show it right now. That's, yeah, I mean, it works great. That's pretty much it for this month. Um, yeah, but again, it's a nice platform. I really enjoy it. I think it's pretty cool that you're able to make that too. How to get into 1 p.m. open. Yeah, I would definitely keep up with the platform 100%. I mean, everyone wants, a good journaling platform. I mean, it's just anything that gives you the reports, everything like that, any little detail, a lot of people can take that and that like makes a huge difference compared to like, just when I used to journal just in my own Discord, or I mean, I started doing it on like a while ago and I stopped doing it on Windows Notes, I think it was. But yeah, I mean, it's great to have all those little details, the reports, the timestamps, everything like that. And CradeZella, it's pretty expensive. I mean, most people don't want to spend the money on it. I mean, the only reason I did again was just because of the sale they had for Black Friday, and that's also too because they did have for the plan that I got, they got back testing on it. That was like the big reason for getting it was just back testing, and it's a journaling platform. But yeah, I mean, to have other platforms out there that are just as great for way less, but you get the same value. I mean, anyone will appreciate that. 1 p.m. has opened. But yeah, I definitely hope it can get mainstream. Yeah, no problem. I definitely hope it can get pretty mainstream, and hopefully you can get a lot of users on the platform, because again, I honestly think it's a pretty good platform. Ah, that was 15 minutes. Give up a high. Tapped into the 15-minute. Now, based off how we react off this, 1 p.m. We open lower high close. 5 minutes. Oh, and this area too was a 1 hour. Into 4. So yeah, the way that we swept this sell side down here, holding a 1 hour, holding a 4 hour, definitely would want to see us inverse this 15-minute, and then yeah, just have a setup towards, I mean, technically this 5-minute high. I mean, I would just, if I can get a setup down here, I would take just to this 5-minute, but really this significant high up here within this 15-minute. The 4 hour, not really looking for today. Yeah, because I feel like if we were looking for that today, we would have tapped into it during the morning session or pre-market session. Yeah, I think I'd have to see us inverse the 15-minute before deciding to take longs, which could be tricky just because, you know, we have to inverse it here. We might take out this high before, but if we can have enough room to take out this high, just because this kind of, after taking this liquidity, this could just be a retrace because, you know, now we're in a discount, now we're in a 15-minute. So if we hold, then could come down, take out these equal lows, and then take out the actual lunch low. So just wait to see if then statements, if whatever happens, that's what we execute on. And then for the PM session, usually I'm on from around 1 to 2:30 max. So pretty much it's similar to the AM session stream that I had on Monday. I got on or started around market open, on for about an hour and a half because usually when I get done is 11 Eastern time. And then for PM session, it is 1 to 2:30 like max. So yeah, same thing I think, about hour and a half. I know tomorrow I will not be trading just because of the market closures for honoring Jimmy Carter. So I know that I think that came this week. Pretty sure announced that last minute. I'm pretty sure he did pass away over the weekend. I think it was. But yeah, I know I saw that a couple days ago. Top Step sent out an email as well. Pretty bullish, but a little after PM session open, starting to get a little consolidation. Slow moves up. Curious too if the music from Monday's stream was copyrighted, which not really a big deal, but just curious. Yeah, it was. Or at least I'm pretty sure. Because it has the music in the bottom. But yeah, copyrighted. we did close still in this 15-minute, but again, if I am gonna go long, I think I do want to see it inversed, just because again now we are in discount of the range and could just as easily hold the 15-minute, hold discount, end up going lower, and then taking out these equal lows and the lunch low. But it does look likely that we might be inversing this 15-minute. So that would be perfect as long as we don't skyrocket up and take out the draws that I have. Oh yeah, I'm slow. It's a 15-minute. We still actually got like 10 minutes till the closer of this. 328. Got a few more minutes left on this 15-minute. Relative equal though. We got about 5 more minutes till closure of this. Again, hoping to see that we don't just ram through this, inverse it, and then take out all these highs. Again, I'll be fine if we take out this high, but if we can close before taking out this one with the setup, that'll be perfect, and then I can execute on that. But just have to rely on us not ramming through this PD ray and then just slamming these highs. So far we haven't taken out this high, which is perfect. But again, we still got a few more minutes to hold above and inverse it. And okay, there we go, we took out that high. Oh no. Hopefully we could leave this high before or after we inverse. Yeah, again, if you don't take out this high, this will be perfect because we really have no like south side imbalances. Inverse 215 minutes. Again, swept these lows, retraced up, disrespecting anything holding us bearish. So again, once we inverse this, all I need is just, you know, an inverse to the upside to execute on. Seconds. But again, those relative equal highs, that was the lunch high. So now just trying to see the high above that, holding in this 15-minute. Okay, there we go. We got the inverse. So now we could drop down the smaller time frame. Now, best thing to see would just be an SMT with an inversion. Make sure we don't. No. This could be a possible setup. Don't have an SMT, but again, we just inverse the 15-minute, now reholding or holding the inversion. We inverse this. Let's see the risk. Oh, it's a little high. I might have to go even micros on the apex, but 1-to-1, basically a 1-to-1 at this internal high, and then hold runners to this high. But I mean, even though we don't have the SMT, we are holding a 3-minute and again the 15-minute inversion. Oh, there we go. There's a small SMT. Okay, yeah. Might be taking this. Let me open up MNQ. Again, I have not entered yet. This is just me mapping it out. Which right now we are respecting this fair value up to the downside, but we are creating a larger SMT, which is like what I like to see. Let me delete this for now. Again, I did not enter any positions yet. That was just mapping it out for risk and reward purposes. But again, if we hold this SMT and inverse this will be perfect. Again, we're holding PD arrays, holding an SMT. Now I just need the inversion. This 5-minute range, we are close to equilibrium. Oh, okay. Now we have a 2-minute. So again, this could be, we are holding the SMT, holding PD arrays. Now there is a 2-minute, so have to inverse the 2-minute. Then again, basically a 1-to-1 at these internal highs, and then leave a little bit of runners towards this high. Out again. Which, again, I definitely will be taking 5 micros, because for 1 mini, that's more risk than I would like to put on. And again, this will be a perfect stop, because I'm pretty sure it will invalidate the SMT. And yeah, will kind of be a change in structure. Again, still have not entered though, so just waiting. Because again, we tap back in here now. We are holding this 2 minutes still. Some equal highs in it. We're gonna get that push up. Gotta wait about 1 minute for the candle close. And obviously, if we do just rush up, take out this internal high, obviously not gonna take it. Just be a unfortunate no trade. And also too, depending how high above we inverse, either just gonna have to wait and place a limit order for us to tap back in, or just have to change my risk. Go there.
Order filled.
About the inverse. I forgot I'm not gonna have runners, so I'm just gonna break even at this internal high, and then take profit at this high. Then just gonna wait and see what happens. Unfortunately, we are straight into drawdown right away, but good thing is I did de-risk here, just because again, much higher. If I would have just taken 1 minute, that's way higher risk than I wanted. So it's exactly why I de-risk, because even if you're confident in a setup, it can still go against you, even if everything's looking good. And it'd be perfect here if we inverse this 1 minute too, and then just keep continuing upwards.
Order filled.
And we did get stopped out on top step. Forgot the risk I had was a little lower on top step. So stopped out on the top step, and then possibly about to be stopped out on the apex. Oh well, technically I got stopped out on here, but did I have it at the same thing? Yeah, 357. Just didn't happen on micros. Surprisingly, did not get stopped out. Wait, no. It's 357. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten stopped out. I had it like a tick lower, but there was a small discrepancy between the micro price and the mini. Yeah, no, I do take trades during the AM session too, just from my like back testing and everything like that during the PM session from 1 p.m. to around 2:30 is usually when I'll get back on and trade, and we did just get stopped out there. It's usually when I'll come on and trade, just because from what I found is PM session for me is not bad. Volatility starts to pick up like after the lunch session, and I actually traded a lot more PM the past couple months than the AM, just because I don't know, I see setups more during the PM session, but I'm not on during the lunch hour. But yeah, we did get stopped out there. That was the one trade on the day. Just going to go over the confluences for me. Basically, again, today, one thing I did notice was Seek and Destroy Day, taking out Asian session, highs and low during London. After London, took out the high, took out the low. And then same thing with lunch hour, or coming into lunch hour, taking out the AM highs and lows. And then also this draw on liquidity that I had today. Let me also remove this. Let me just lower that. There you go. But yeah, once I had seen this taken out, this was kind of an if-then statement. If we came up, held these 15 minutes, then would want to see us continue lower and take out the PM session low. But if we did come up, reverse, did not respect any sell side PD arrays, and then also did not respect discount, then would want to see us inverse, which we did, both these 15 minutes. Also, let me take out this session times. Want to see us inverse both these 15 minutes. We did. Unfortunately, again, I didn't really want to see us take out this high, which was relative equal high, but it was also kind of like the lunch high of the session. But I was like, if we did see it taken out, it's not the worst thing, because then we still have this significant high up above, which is what I wanted to see. But we did end up taking out this relative equal high. once we inversed, and then again saw us inversing. We then also left this 2-minute fair value gap that I want to see inverse, had this SMT, and then within this SMT holding 3-minute, maybe a 5-minute, technically a small 5-minute, and then as well as this inversion. And then yeah, had this inversion right here. Unfortunately, it did not play out. I mean, again, it's gonna happen. Got stopped out. Yeah, even good setups. Follow my rules. De-risked because again, this is for 1 mini. This is way higher risk than I would want. So de-risked to 5 micros on both my accounts. And yeah, I mean, I did everything that I did everything that I could have done on my end. Just didn't play out. It's gonna happen sometimes. Yeah, again, yesterday had a win. Today was a loss. I didn't take anything Monday. Monday was terrible in the morning. But yeah, so that is the confluences and kind of like a little trade recap for today on live. Probably just stay on here 10 more minutes, see how the session plays out. But just gonna take one trade today, and yeah. I'm gonna also close the micro. And then I saw you say C 1 hour NQ Sibi. Yes, I did see that. We did hold that in the morning. So we were previously tapped in 6:20, 6:30. Yeah, we were previously tapped into it in the morning. And then let me see here. Let me actually just mark it out because there's a lot of wicks. We held at 50%. Thank you, Brady. I appreciate it. Draw the quads in the Sibi. Like it that you're following your plan, doing one trade a day. Yeah, I've kind of gotten back to trying to do one trade a day. And then as for following rules, yeah, it's strictly. I mean, I don't really break a lot of rules from just doing process anymore, but more so like again, as in that I mean like moving stop loss, anything like that. I don't ever do that anymore just because I know if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. The one thing I am looking to do started this year though is more have a requirement of confluences to execute on a setup. And if I check all those boxes, then that is when I'll do it. And that's exactly what this setup was for me. 1 minute looks clean. Yeah, no, it's definitely, if everything looked good for you in the 1 hour and you execute on it, that's perfect. The only thing for me, it's just, again, I know that we're in it. Just for me, longs looked still, what do you call it? Still executable, I guess, just because of how bullish we were and just the inversions we were having on smaller time frame. Yeah, I mean, again, the thing, even when trading the same strategy, let's say, okay, let's say, we did end up taking this high for my take profit and I got out of the trade, even though we wouldn't probably have inversed it, and like this is hypothetical obviously, let's say we take out the high, probably wouldn't have inversed it, and then you could short in the 1 hour and then take off in discount or even to these equal lows or the lunch lows. So it's like, even though we're trading the same strategies, same concepts, there's still a possibility for us to take for us to both have profits. It's just my move would have been way smaller, about like 36 points, or let's say even if we went to break even and I got stopped out, 24 points. Whereas compared to your bias, you definitely would have caught the larger move for sure, like 100%, as you can see. So again, even though I wasn't on the totally right side, I still could have possibly made money or just got stopped out at break even. Definitely gonna be entering long with 5 minutes. The value gap looks too good to be true, and it's at equilibrium. Yeah, I think pretty sure we are. Yep. Yeah. Standard deviation. I've been trading ICT. I've been trading for, I think, yeah, just over 2 years now. But as for ICT concepts, I'm trying to think, I think it's definitely been around a year. Yeah, I would say about a year. Yeah, I would say the one thing about with ICT, it's definitely like for me, I liked the concepts because I'm an overthinker. So just a lot of, someone telling me this is support, this resistance, blah blah blah, like it didn't work well with me, but then also once you get into ICT, then it's even more becoming an overthinker just because of the fact of how many like new models, especially like over this year, I swear I learned so many like different things I'd never heard of before with ICT, and it feels like every couple months there's a new ICT model coming out, just out of the blue. But the one thing that I stuck to finally was inverse fair value gaps, specifically again like with this, which again it works well for me. It just didn't work out today again in the 1 hour, like you said, everything like that. But something like this, for me, most of the time is a perfect setup. Specifically, if like I said when I was talking about listing off executions, but holding inside a PD array, which is 3 minute, having an SMT, and then a higher time frame inversion. So we had a 1 minute, but then we also had this 2 minute. So that's when I had entered was off the 2 minute close. And again, it's for me, it's the best model of execution of a checklist I have found. Yeah, new week opening gaps, first fair. Yeah, a lot of people have success with inverse. Yeah, I feel like it's gotten popular. Um, I don't know if I would say I was early, but it's definitely I started doing inverse fair value gaps and everything like that the beginning of this year around April or March, and then I feel like over the summer just a lot of people have transitioned over to inverse fair value gaps, funny enough. Even the people that are kind of like, they don't specifically trade one certain model, like if you know Justin, I feel like probably know Justin Bearline. Like I definitely see with him, he's gone to inverse fair value gaps, but he kind of has like a way where, you know, it's more so being confident on his draws as well as just having like a certain amount of check marks listed off. Because I see he'll trade like change and state of delivery, inverse fair value gap. So it's not like he doesn't just execute specifically off just one thing. Yeah, I know she's great too. I don't really watch her a lot, or keep up with her, but I mean, or on her lives and stuff like that. But definitely on Twitter, I see she's taking payouts, everything like that. So definitely, definitely probably a good watch. Yeah, NQ. I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, for me, like, I do want to see it move. Like, I want to see volatility because just once you get used to NQ, not sure how long you've been trading NQ. Probably a while. You said you've been trading ICT or studying for almost 2 years, but once you go to NQ, it's like I used to trade ES for the longest time, and then once you go to NQ, it's just so hard to go back. So then when you have low volatility on NQ, it's just like feels like you're trading ES. Yeah, I mean that's a perfect way to do it. Just kind of, stick to one mentor, because again, even though like everyone trades ICT concepts, again, everyone's going to have their own, or not everyone, but anyone who trades ICT concepts, and then they're all going to kind of have their own way of doing things. But if you stick to one and then just, evaluate her, if it's working, and then once you think it's kind of stuck, and then just try to, maybe like, I don't know if she does like a daily bias or anything like that, but try to like, figure out your daily bias before seeing what hers is or something like that, and it's a great way to learn. Let me see where we're going. Brady, did you end up taking that long inside the 5 minute? But again, going back to my point earlier too, like you've already taken profit, you still have the one contract, but again, if Brady gets that retrace that he wants and then takes a long, I mean, it could just as well hold and continue upwards too and profit. Nice. Exactly. No guarantee in the markets. Yeah, it's a good idea, trail. Again, that's one thing that I started to do too. Just so caught up on the fact of, if trade is working your way, setting to break even, not trailing, trying to catch that like super long, risk to reward and not get stopped down profit. But I've definitely learned it is way better to trail and just secure those, especially if you're, up 700, something insane, and you let it almost go near back to zero. It's just that doesn't even seem like good risk to reward, even though you're already taking profit and it's a runner. It's still better to definitely trail and secure. Ban the quad pit down from the 1 hour civvy. 50% of the new range is almost negative 100. It's that 1 hour. Huh. Let's see something. Yeah, but if you catch that low, that'd be a pretty nice runner. And we do have these equal lows down here still. Hey, that would be nice at least. Get back to break even. Yeah, I mean, it definitely, seek and destroy definitely can be tricky sometimes if you get caught up on the wrong side of it. Dang, these 1 hour wicks are crazy. It's not really. I didn't even see that earlier, but on the 15-minute, just kind of like this little range besides right here from AM, but it looks like a little range again. I don't know. Something I noticed. Or no, that was lunch hour where it went down. Yeah, that's what I was just noticing. I mean, again, we kind of did have the move here towards lunch hour and then coming into PM session, but it seems like a little bit right in the PM session just kind of died down, at least for today. Yeah, possible setup. Oh, I just not realized it was 2 p.m. open too. Um, yeah, no, I'm not taking anything else on the day. Just wanted to take one setup today, mainly just because of the fact that for me, with how um, everything aligned and how confident I was, it just didn't work out. Rather not take anything else on the day. Um, but 2 p.m. open lower or open high low close. But then coming up. Yeah, definitely a tricky day. I want to check the AM because on today I wasn't able to make it on during the AM. Oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't even realize that. I mean, definitely the AM it was pretty choppy. Again, we kind of had like distribution moves today, like right at 10 a.m., which I mean makes sense. 10 a.m. distribute down, and then kind of just like slow consolidation besides like lunch hour again the move and then coming into PM session. So like that's definitely interesting. Good thing I was not on then in the right at open. Andy, are you still in here? I just want to see if it's okay if I could show the trade book. Yeah, AM was definitely. Oh, is it cool if I show the trade book on stream again? All right, awesome. Okay, give me 1 second. So Andy in here, someone I've been talking to for a while. He has been developing this journaling platform, which is honestly pretty great. It's still kind of in testing mode or like in beta right now, but definitely want to let anyone know who's looking for a journaling platform compared to like very expensive competitors. This one will definitely be very great for the value. And again, it's like I said, still in testing mode right now. He's still adding some things, making some changes to some things, but it's definitely a pretty good platform compared to other ones out there, like I said. So definitely something if you guys want to stay up to date with. I'll definitely be talking about it a lot, and yeah, I definitely would recommend it as again, it's pretty good platform, especially for just someone being able to make it without like a huge team or anything like that. So because I know a lot of people are starting to get into like journaling platforms and they have this whole huge team, but I think pretty sure Andy's just been doing it by himself and just pretty great job, honestly. There's reports. I know he's going to be adding timestamps and stuff like that. So yeah, just want to let you guys know about that. Definitely will be journaling my trade in here today as well. Oh, did you get stop down profit? I mean, hey, not. Oh yeah, came all the way back up to midnight open. Yeah, not a bad. Again, trailed your stop. Not much you could do. At least you secured 2 contracts off. Nice. ManQ just ripped off the 1-minute break at structure. The minute chance to trade. Oh, did you get stopped at? Hopefully you got stopped at break even at least. I just want to make sure too that my limit orders. Okay, I'm so glad I checked. I just now thought of that. It's been a while since I've traded using Trade Evade, so glad I did check on that. Because usually with Top Step again, it cancels out all the other orders. Okay, I'm definitely glad I checked that my limit order was canceled. That just now popped in my head. Attempted re-entry there since we stopped right at the midnight open. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Nice. What size account are you using? Are you trading a personal account? Yeah, again, I mean, it'd be nice to see just at least these lows ran through, kind of like a little bit of low resistance liquidity right here. Oh, Apex, yeah. That's what the one through my trading view is. I don't usually trade Apex, just because I've never liked their rules. But I just like, especially with the whole intraday trailing drawdown thing, I literally, I don't know. Unless there's certain types of, I know some people have certain type of strategies. They constantly are trailing and stuff like that. But with the intraday trailing drawdown, I mean, I think it's pretty stupid. Even for those people that have those kind of strategies and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I don't. I just got it because they had the sale, and I haven't connected through TradingViews or TradeAway in a while. Just wanted to trade on it through that way. Yeah, that based on the rules to yeah, and then also I'm pretty sure on their activation, like technically, it's or not activation, but the whole like round cost of activation and the eval account. Yeah, exactly. It's it's cheap because I don't think there's an activation fee. So yeah, as of like all the other firms, it's definitely the best and like the cheapest once you pass. Yeah, exactly. So like if you got it for the 90% off they had and then you pay the evaluation, it's not bad. Um there was I'm not sure. I mean again, I have my code. I'm not sure if what it would be right now though. Um let me see. I'll post in here. Uh, but yeah, they were 90% off. I think it might have ended on the second though, but you could see with that code what it is like before you check out. You can just see what it is. I can't see unless I mean I can I guess if I type in somebody else's code or something to see. Um, yeah, exactly. They're usually always pretty cheap. Let me. Why can I not? Oh, there we go. That's. Um, they're kind of. I mean, depend. Like, I would say a little pricey for Apex, honestly. Um, right now, I think what that's 50%. Yeah, yeah. They're 50% right now, but I mean, again, it's my code and everything like that. But I honestly wouldn't recommend it even at that price. I would honestly recommend just going through a better. I mean, again, I don't even know honestly though if Apex, like, because they're again, it's their rules are just so hard to find. Like their site is not the best for finding that, but they still do have the intraday trailing drawdown, right? Like that's still a thing. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, as of right now, I mean, with that price, I would just recommend going through a different firm. Like I mean, top step you can get a 50K for 49, but I mean again the activation is going to be about 149. Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't run down and take out these lows, or these low resistance lows. Yeah, price is definitely weird. Definitely interesting today. I'm definitely glad I de-risked, because I will say, like, since I wasn't on in the AM session, I definitely didn't realize like how, like, on a bigger time frame, like, kind of like we're in a range, um, and not really like move. But it just, because when I had gone on, I had seen that we really dumped seek and destroy model. You know, went to my drawn liquidity. Originally, I wanted to see if, the lunch session would not take out the sell side, because that was my original target. But once we took that out, um, rejected it, that's when I, was more long biased. Dang. Are you trading the micros or the mini? Okay. Yeah, on the Apex, for when I've had it, I've been trading just one mini, but again, today was the first time trading the micros on it, just because, again, the setup was, for where my stop was, too big of a risk for minis with me. SMT here. Let me look. I'm pretty sure we have NFP Friday. Yeah. Where is it? I don't think it's NFP. Oh yeah, it is. Hello. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Getting close to that 2:30 mark. And again, just one and done on the day. Already explained the confluences, everything like that. Again, for me, not a bad day, as in following rules, executing when I should have, just didn't work out, took a small loss, glad I de-risked. But thank you everyone for coming out. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully it was entertaining. Have a good one, Johnny. Have a good one, Andy, if you're still here. Brady. Peace out, everyone. Thank you for stopping by.